Soft light spills across the floor, curtains dance and I want more. Coffee warms my waiting hand, you arrive like something planned. Lily white, your eyes so calm, words like petals in my palm. Everything feels new today, in your silence skies turn gray away. Birdsong lingers near the sill, time slows down, it starts to still. You hum low like waking earth, quiet grace in morning's birth. You bring peace without a sound, like lilies blooming all around. In this light I see it clear, every breath draws you near. Morning lily softly shines, in your gaze the world aligns. Moments bloom and fade like mist, but this morning must exist. Lily heart, so pure and free, open wide and bloom for me. Pages turn with nothing said, you sip slow, I tilt my head. I trace light across your sleeve, like a dream I won't let leave. Your laughter stirs the quiet air, like perfume drifting everywhere. No need to chase or understand, you simply bloom where you stand. Through the window skies are blue, but I only see the hue of your smile, so soft and wide, like the lilies in your stride. No music plays, but still we sway, like flower fields that greet the day. Our rhythm held by breath alone, in sunlight we have gently grown. Morning lily softly shines, in your gaze the world aligns. Moments bloom and fade like mist, but this morning must exist. Lily heart, so pure and free, open wide and bloom for me. There's no need for grand design, just the way your hand meets mine. Simple things that pull me close, like how a lily never boasts. You don't rush, and I don't need anything more than this sweet speed. If all we have is time like this, then morning is my favorite kiss. The sun climbs high, but we stay low. In whispers only lilies know. You stretch, I smile. The coffee's cold, but I still feel your warmth unfold. So when I rise and walk away, the scent of morning still will stay. You'll be the calm I carry on, my lily heart, from dusk to dawn. Morning lily softly shines, in your gaze the world aligns. Moments bloom and fade like mist, but this morning must exist. Lily heart, so like yours and quiet minds. Morning lily, ever true, this song's forever wrapped in you. You walk in with the jasmine breeze, soft steps through the morning leaves. Your voice is light like open air, a melody without a care. You laugh and tilt your head just right, and in your smile a room finds light. No grand hello, no rush, no style, just quiet joy and jasmine smile. You sit and stir the tea you brought, your silence warmer than my thought. I watch your fingers trace the rim of porcelain, so smooth and dim, like petals dancing in the spring. You don't need words to make hearts sing, you simply bloom and make it worth to greet another day on earth. Jasmine smile, you say so much without a word, without a touch. You turn the gray to golden hue, and every sky turns soft and blue. Jasmine smile, so pure and kind, a flower blooming in my mind. You hum a tune I barely know, but now it lingers sweet and slow. And though the world may twist and turn, you always find the sun to burn. There's something in your steady way that calms the rush of every day. Your smile, it never asks for more, it only opens quiet doors. The light reflects on amber eyes, the morning calm, the absence lies in every space you simply fill with jasmine, peace, and sudden still. And though I never quite explain, you soothe me like a morning rain, a bloom that rises without ask, behind no walls, behind no mask. Jasmine smile, you say so much without a word, without a touch. You turn the gray to golden hue, and every sky turns soft and blue. Jasmine smile, so pure and kind, a flower blooming in my mind. Not all things must bloom with sound, some grow just by being around. And in your gaze I come to see the simple truth of what could be. You're not a storm, you're not a flame, you're just the smile I can't name. Yet every morning feels so right, because you bring that softest light. We speak in glances, not in lines, in pauses sweet like vintage wines. You rise and leave with quiet grace, like jasmine scent I can't replace. But still I feel you in the air, in jasmine moments everywhere. You stay in me like sunlight stays inside the quiet golden haze. Jasmine smile, you say so much without a word, without a touch. You turn the gray to golden hue, every sky turns soft and blue. Jasmine smile, you stay a while inside this song, inside my smile. Sits in the light, bathed in gold from morning's height. Its petals rest with quiet pride. No need to bloom for what's outside. You stand beside the window pane. Your eyes reflect the softest rain. No words are said, no need to start. You speak in stillness from the heart. The rose has thorns, yet stands so fair. It doesn't shout, it's simply there. Like you who stay and never ask, just breathing peace behind no mask. You pour the tea and glance below, where morning traffic starts to flow. But in this room, time holds its breath, and silence sings with gentle death. Rose by the window, soft and true, you bring the world a lighter hue. No sound, no rush, just quiet bloom. You turn my heart into a room. Rose by the window, stay a while and fill this hour with your style. You always choose the softer light, the one that filters left from right. And in your voice a velvet thread unwinds the clutter in my head. The breeze lifts up your linen sleeve, and in that moment I believe that peace can live in simple grace, in open hands and steady pace. The rose just bends, it doesn't break, it never doubts the dawn it takes. Like how you lean into the day and let the fear just float away. No need for more, no need for less. You show me life in gentleness. You teach me how to see again without the need to understand. Rose by the window, soft and true, you bring the world a lighter hue. No sound, no rush, just quiet bloom. You turn my heart into a room. Rose by the window, stay a while and fill this hour with your style. Some things aren't meant to shine too bright. They glow in shadow, calm and right. Like how you never seek the praise, but lift me in your gentle ways. A flower placed without demand still fills a space like open hands. You give without a single phrase and bloom in ordinary days. The kettle sings, you start to stand. You stretch, then softly touch my hand. The rose reflects your subtle grace, still smiling in its perfect place. And when you leave, you never go. You stay in light and breeze and glow. A rose that bloomed without a sound, scent still lingers in the room I found. Rose by the window, soft and true. You bring the world a lighter hue. No sound, no rush, just quiet bloom. You turn my heart into a room. Rose by the window, calm and free. You'll always be a part of me. Lavender pressed between the lines of letters kept from softer times. The paper smells like distant days where words were sun and skies were haze. You left a note upon the chair with folded thoughts and silent care. I read it slow again, each word a breeze across my skin. You never wrote in fancy style, but every line would make me smile. A simple phrase, a small goodbye could bloom like lavender in sky. No ink could hold what you'd convey, but somehow I still feel you stay. Each letter worn, yet still alive, like flowers that forgot to die. Lavender letters, faint and true, still whisper me a piece of you. They speak of mornings full of light, of coffee shared, of stars at night. Lavender notes you never meant, still smell of love you softly sent. The drawer creaks, the page is torn, yet in those creases I'm reborn. Your words don't fade like people do, they wait in silence, warm and blue. You said don't cry when days grow long, just fold my words and make them song. So here I sit, your voice in hand, a letter I still understand. I keep them wrapped in ribbon blue, a garden made of thoughts from you. And when the dusk begins to fall, I read them by the pastel wall. The scent returns and time slows down like lavender throughout the town. And though the world has moved ahead, your notes still bloom from things you said. Lavender letters, faint and true, still whisper me a piece of you. They speak of mornings full of light, of coffee shared, of stars at night. Lavender notes you never meant, still smell of love you softly sent. No need for answers, just the feel of how your silence could reveal 1,000 thoughts, a smile of fear, all resting gently on this year. And even now, as seasons past, your words remain, they always last. In every fold, in every line, I find your peace and call it mine. So when the morning finds me still, I reach for notes and gently fill the space you left with written grace, your voice still blooming in this place. And someday when I write again, a note to send, a thought to pen, I'll tie a sprig of lavender to carry what my heart prefers. true still whisper me a piece of you. They speak of mornings full of light, of coffee shared, of stars at night. Lavender notes you never meant still hold the love you softly sent. To stand out bright, you bloom beneath the quiet light. A winter sun, a gentle hue. Your name is whispered, camellia blue. Your coat is soft, your eyes are slow like falling snow. We used to know you speak in thoughts that never bend, a calm that stretches to the end. You hold your warmth behind your hands like tea that steeps in colder lands. And in your silence strength appears. You've held your heart for countless years. No need for petals loud and red. Your shade of blue speaks truth instead. In shadowed fields and winds that bite, you bloom in peace, you bloom in light. Camellia blue, you never fade. The wall around you slip to gray. Stay in place and softly shine. A winter rose with heart divine. Camellia blue, you never try. You only bloom beneath the sky. I saw you once beside the glass, the sky above a pale contrast. And though the world had turned away, you faced the dawn and chose to stay. You pour the tea, your sleeves rolled down. You move without the need for crown. And though the world is loud and wide, you carry peace like something tied. You hum a tune I almost knew, a note of frost, a hint of dew. And in that song I hear your truth, a story laced with silent youth. Camellia soft and full of grace, you bloom in every quiet place. Not for applause, not to be seen, but just to be a soul serene. Camellia blue, you never fade. The wall around you slip to gray. You stay in place and softly shine. A winter rose with heart divine. Camellia blue, you never try. You only bloom beneath the sky. You don't explain, you just remain. A bloom that stands through snow and rain. And when the spring begins to call, you're still the one who calms it all. So let me sit with you a while and borrow just your steady smile. Your silence holds what words can't say and warms the coldest part of day. The tea is gone, the sun is low, but still your presence seems to glow. A flower in the afternoon, a song that stays beyond its tune. And if I walk and you remain, I'll carry you like soft refrain, a bloom that taught me how to stay through every blue and silver day. Camellia blue, you never fade, though all around you slip to gray. You stay in place and softly shine, a winter rose with heart divine. Camellia blue, so calm, so true, the world feels softer next to you. You don't belong to garden walls. You grow where sun and shadow falls. No fence can hold your winding grace. You bloom in every hidden place. With every breeze you learn to dance. In every glance you take a chance. Your petals lift without a sound, a silent joy upon the ground. You turn the field into a stage, a story told from page to page. No need for fame, no perfect line. You write your song in wind and time. I found you near the country road, your laughter light, your pocket sewed with little things you pick today, like songs that wander, float, and play. Wildflower waltz, you move so free, no plan, no script, no destiny, but still you find the notes so true in morning skies and drops of dew. Wildflower heart, you lead the way and spin the world in your own way. You don't ask life to hold you still. You walk with roots and restless will, a compass made of open skies and dreams that bloom before your eyes. I watch you sway where grasses lean, no stage too small, no scene unseen. And when you smile, the meadow sings of gentle storms and flying wings. You hum a tune with eyes closed tight and fill the noon with lilac light. You never chase what doesn't stay. You bloom, then bow, then waltz away. And every petal knows your name. They rise with you, they love your flame. But still you walk with bare delight, like daydreams carried into night. Wildflower waltz, you move so free, no plan, no script, no destiny, but still you find the notes so true in morning skies and drops of dew. Wildflower heart, you lead the way and spin the world in your own way. The rules don't bind, the maps don't last. You bloom between the future past. And those who try to hold you close will lose the song they love the most. But if they walk beside your breeze and learn to bend like willow trees, they'll hear your melody unfold, a dance that never can be told. So when you pass through quiet towns with petal skirts and leaf-like gowns, you leave behind the gift of air, a wildness soft and sweet and rare. And I will join if just one round of your waltz upon the ground. And when you go, I'll smile and say, she danced the whole wide world today. Wildflower waltz, you move so free, no plan, no script, no destiny, but still you find the note so true in morning skies and drops of dew. Wildflower soul, so full and fair, you bloom with nothing but the air. The sun is high, the shade is sweet, barefoot rhythms on the street. You pour the tea with citrus smile and ask me stay a little while. Your hibiscus blooms so red beside the window near the bed. The curtains sway with ocean tune in this warm hibiscus afternoon. Your dress is light, your laugh is bright, you hum a song without a fight. No plans today, no lines to trace, just lazy love and open space. We sit where time forgets to run and watch the sky turn melon sun. No need for more, no need for soon, just this calm hibiscus afternoon. Hibiscus afternoon. The clock is quiet, the fan is low. You move with grace, I'll never know. The way you stir your lemonade could heal the noise this world has made. Your earrings catch the golden ray and spin the light in gentle play. You speak of dreams and soft monsoon, I danced in one hibiscus June. I don't need cities, don't need plans, just this porch and your two hands. The way you tilt your I'll find you in my sun-warmed skin. The scent of flowers, soft perfume will pull me back to this sweet room. You'll always be my slow escape, my island heart, my floral shape. And every time the sun feels true, I'll think of you and bloom there too. Hibiscus afternoon, so slow in every breeze. The flowers grow, we sip and smile, we sway, we breathe. The world takes off its heavy sheath. You're glowing like a summer tune inside this hibiscus afternoon. You speak in colors rich and deep, like petals laid while I sleep. Your voice is silk the night can wear, a bloom that grows in velvet air. The room is still, the lights are low, yet in your gaze I start to glow. No need for rush, no need for schemes. You drift me into dahlia dreams. Your fingers glide across the keys like brushing wind through garden leaves. Each note a petal on the floor that leads me back to something more. The world dissolves in amber hues and time forgets which path to choose. With every sigh the quiet gleams inside these slow, the dahlia dreams. Dahlia dreams in midnight tones, where silence hums and beauty roams. You wrap the world in muted grace and slow the breath of time and space. I find you where the stillness streams inside my calm. Dahlia dreams. You move like candlelight on skin, a gentle start, a thought within. And though your words are few, they ring like petals falling as you sing. The city fades, the stars reply. You smile beneath the dusky sky, and I forget the day's extremes when held within these dahlia dreams. You pour the tea, the room exhales a scent of books and stories pale. And in your hands the world feels slow, like twilight wrapped in mellow glow. You don't explain the way you see, you simply breathe and set me free. I wander through your subtle themes like walking through a dahlia dreams. Dahlia dreams in midnight tones, where silence hums and beauty roams. You wrap the world in muted grace and slow the breath of time and space. I find you where the stillness streams inside my calm. Dahlia dreams. No morning rush, no ticking sound, just moments floating, not so bound. And in the hush I find a space that holds your voice like warm embrace. You're not the storm, you are the calm, the quiet balm, the open palm. And in your presence nothing seems too far inside these dahlia trees. So stay a while, the night's not done, we've barely met the setting sun. Let's let this hour slowly stream like honey through a glowing dream. And when I wake I'll carry still the way you made the silence fill with colors soft as evening beams. You live within my dahlia dreams. Dahlia dreams in midnight tones where silence hums and beauty roams. You wrap the world in muted grace and slow the breath of time and space. Forever there in silent gleams, you bloom inside. Dahlia dreams. Outside the clouds begin to sigh. You watch them form across the sky. A cup of tea between your hands as rain reclaims the thirsty lands. Your sweater sleeve, your gentle face, a quiet strength, a kind of grace, like poppies blooming soft and plain, still standing in the morning rain. You hum a song beneath your breath, like laughter drifting far from death. And though the world is cold and wide, you carry sunshine deep inside. You smile at drops along the glass, as if they're guests just here to pass. The air is still, the sky's in pain, yet calm you bloom, poppy in rain. So bold in red and gold, through gray and cold, you rise despite the wind and chill. A flower made of hope and will. No storm can wash your colors plain. You live, you bloom in gentle rain. The kettle sings its tender tune. You light a candle near the spoon. The scent of honey, soft and slow, begins to warm the undertow. You tell me not to fear the gray, that some things bloom a better way. Not in the sun or open flame, but in the hush that follows rain, you walk beneath the eaves outside. Your umbrella tilts, you take it wide, and in that moment I believe there's beauty even when we grieve. For you don't rush and you don't hide. You bloom where raindrops coincide. Your laughter shines like window pane, reflecting light through drops of rain. Poppy in the rain, so bold, in red and gold, through gray and cold, you rise despite the wind and chill. A flower made of hope and will. No storm can wash your colors plain. You live, you bloom in gentle rain. I've seen the flowers lose their glow, but your roots, they always grow. And in your voice a silent flame that comforts like a soft refrain. So when the clouds begin to fall and shadows dance along the wall, I'll think of you and not complain. You taught me how to bloom in rain. The storm will pass as all things do, but you remain in morning dew. Your petals glisten not in vain, they shimmer strong, poppy in rain. And if I find the sky turned gray, I'll carry you into my day. A gentle strength, not loud nor vain, but steady, like a poppy's rain. Poppy in the rain, so bold, in red and gold, through gray and cold, you rise despite the wind and chill. A flower made of hope and will, forever bright, you still remain my blooming heart, poppy in rain. You wake with light upon your face. The morning finds your quiet grace. Your hair still warm with woven dreams. Your eyes aglow like golden streams. The window frames a dancing breeze. It plays among the garden leaves. And near the sill in perfect line, a bloom begins. Your peony shine. You don't rush out, you simply grow. With every laugh, with every glow. No need for noise to make a mark. You shine beneath where skies are dark. Your petals hold the sun's caress. A little wild, a little less than perfect, yet in every line you bring the light. Peony shine. Peony shine so full and true. You turn the morning into hue. With every step you gently bring a breeze, a smile, the breath of spring. No crown, no stage, no grand design, just joy that blooms. Peony shine. You hum a tune without a name. The table's soft, the tea still flame. You light a match and not for show, but just to feel the candles glow. You never chase, you never hide. You move with sun right at your side. And as you pour the second line, I find you there. Peony shine. The way you lean against the chair, as if the world can wait out there. You hold a grace the rush can't steal, a bloom that makes the moment real. No perfect script, no planned affair, just being present, simply there. And in your voice a steady sign that I'm okay. Peony shine. Peony shine so full and true. You turn the morning into hue. With every step you gently bring a breeze, a smile, the breath of spring. No crown, no stage, no grand design, just joy that blooms. Peony shine. The day begins, the world resumes, but still you stay like subtle blooms. You show me how to live more slow, to find the light in what I know. And if I wander far someday, I'll find you in the softest ray. A flower bright with roots so kind, forever warm. Peony shine. So let me sit with you a while and learn the rhythm of your smile, the way you speak through scent and sound, and lift the air without a bound. You're not a flame, you're not a call, you're just the sunlight through it all. And I'll remember every sign that taught me love. Peony shine. Peony shine so full and true. You turn the morning into hue. With every step you gently bring a breeze, a smile, the breath of spring. No crown, no stage, no grand design, just joy that blooms. Peony shine.